Now today, ladies and gents, Sofi is trading over $7 per stock, which is something that is incredible. And this is one of the stocks that, ladies and gents, we talk a lot about on the channel because its fundamentals and its future prospects are the ones that I believe it will make it flourish in the near future, which is the exact same thing that obviously it's making some of the retail investors or making some of the institutions to come and buy this Sofi technology stock. I mean, this is a stock that, like I said, one of the things that makes me to like or love this stock is that it is becoming a one-stop shop for all things relating to digital banking. This is one of the best fintech stocks which I believe as a retail investor you should definitely look into, because obviously it's a stock which is just set to do very well, because those consumers that opt to go and use Sofi Technologies as their bank, they can save, borrow, spend and save in one app or in one platform, which is one of the things that obviously makes Sofi to stand out from the normal traditional banks. Sofi, it is a stock which is just set to do very well. I mean, early this year, you know by now that Sofi Technologies received a banking charter approval, which we are yet to see what this banking charter will do in terms of the revenue that it will bring into Sofi Technologies. I mean, on the 2nd of August, you will know that by now that Sofi Technologies is expected to, of course, announce their Q2 earnings results. And ladies and gents, I must say that the kind of revenue that analysts are expecting, it's quite obvious to me that they really want to see, or they are anticipating that we are going to start seeing the positive news that obviously will come out from the banking charter, which is why, ladies and gents, as seen on the screen, you'll notice that analysts on the Q2 of 2022, they are expecting Sofi to report total revenues of around $346 million, which is something that obviously with the banking charter, I personally think that it's possible for Sofi to achieve this kind of revenues regardless of the current economic conditions probably in the US. Sofi, I personally believe that they can still be able to achieve this. In terms of the earnings per share or the EPS, analysts expect or are expecting Sofi to report an EPS of negative 0.1, which is something that obviously, again, I personally believe that we can expect to see Sofi, of course, also trying to beat this EPS on this upcoming Q2 earnings. Now, the banking charter, ladies and gents, is not the only thing that, of course, will boost, of course, Sofi's earnings or Sofi's total revenue. As you know that they have acquired a payment processor called Galilio, which is another thing that is bringing in some good revenues into Sofi. And with another acquisition like Technisys, which is expected to bring in $850 million into Sofi in the next coming 3 years. So this just shows you that Sofi, of course, will also be benefiting or generating revenues from their, of course, acquisitions which they recently made, which is something that obviously has to motivate you to remain bullish, stay long onto this Sofi Technology stock, because this is a stock which is just set to do very well. I personally believe that probably when this year ends, I personally believe that Sofi will be trading around $10 per stock. I would like to believe so, because Sofi Technologies, like I said, it is the company that regardless of the current economic conditions, it continues doing well in terms of the revenue they generate and the earnings per share they report each and every quarter. This is a company that continues to beat analyst expectations on both the revenues they generate and the EPS, which is one of the things that should definitely motivate you to stay long or remain bullish onto this stock, because this is a stock which is just set to do very well. Sofi Technologies, like I said, it's a stock that I discuss a lot on this channel, and this is one of the stock that is seriously dominating my portfolio because I personally believe on this stock. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I should just give you this quick, of course, review on the Sofi Technology stock, as it has been some time ever since I discussed or I did a video about Sofi Technology. So I'm still remaining bullish, or I'm still very bullish onto this Sofi Technology stock, because its fundamentals, its future prospects are just so massive. And I personally believe that those that are loading the boat onto this stock are definitely going to receive some good returns in the near future. Yes, I know that issues like the student loans are not yet, of course, finalized by the Biden administrations, if whether they will continue from September. As you know that obviously the deadline for the Biden administration is around the corner. As you know that the extension was until end of August. So we are yet to get or receive, of course, the outcomes as of if whether the student loans repayments will continue or get extended again. But either way, I personally believe that SoFi will continue doing really good, or will continue outperforming analyst expectations in terms of the revenue and the earnings per share they generate, because this is a company that not only do they make money by student loans, but there are other services which they are providing to their clients which generates them revenue, which is something that is incredible. Otherwise, well, guys, like I said, that's all from me. And before you load onto this SoFi technology stock, please consider doing your own DD so that at least you can be comfortable when you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.